Read between the lines? That's my uncle's show.
Ill-mannered, they hate, but I'm still flattered. What I'm kicking is the vision, you feel it, the game matters. You ain't know the ropes, you ain't see the signs. Oh yeah, you heard what they saying, but you can't read between the lines. Was never fine, eyes just been awoken. Took a while to stand and look around, but now we focus. Chain smoking, bank rolling, now don't play with the flow. Now sit down and stay for the show, we on go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. As you know, this is our last episode of the year, very last episode of 2020. Can't believe we got through 22 episodes. I'm still shocked about it. You know what I'm saying? Still talking about it. But, you know, it's been a blessing. And I couldn't find a better artist for our last episode than the man that's sitting to the left of me today. I've known this person, what is it, over 15 years? Another artist that I've known over 15 years, grinding, working, doing this thing. His latest project, only packing one suit. He's only packing one suit, people. That's it. He's taking one suit all the way to the top. That's it. The rest of it, staying home. So I'm glad to have known this brother. I've seen him work on multiple projects. I've seen him work on multiple music. I've seen him start out as a rapper, evolve his craft to singing, evolve his craft to songwriting. I mean, it's been so many avenues that I've seen this man take in the music business. Now we also too, if you see in the front of the video, we have his new venture, which is the Smoker Case company that's out there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and introduce this brother. Good friend of mine. So I hope he becomes a artist that you go out and listen to. Mr. Lester Sanchez. Lester, what's going on, big dog?
What's going on, man? Just chilling.
No, it's good. It's good to definitely have you here. It's definitely good to have you be a part of the show today. And quite frankly, brother, I just want to say that I've been listening to this because you already had sent me the project ahead of time. And I got to tell you, man, good project, bro. Real good project.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Real good project. Bro, like I told the people when we started, man, this has been a friendship that has been budding over 15 years. This is not something that they can that we can take lightly. You know what I'm saying? And, bruh, I mean, in the past 15 years, even before, let's talk about the music, there's been some shenanigans that we've gotten into over the past 15 years.
That's for sure, man. That's for sure. It's been a crazy... Sometimes I be thinking like there was a whole different life and everything. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, for the people that know me, that know Lester Sanchez, they have to assume or have to say to the fact that the person that they see now as to the person that they've probably seen 15 years ago, we are definitely not the same people.
Super facts.
Definitely not. Things have changed so rapidly. I mean, before we were just all in a room at a house thinking we were all rappers, and now everybody is married with children. And I'm still trying to hold out for some reason. I don't know why. Season 2, we're definitely going to find out why. You know what I'm saying? At 38 years old, I still have yet to drop any kids or have anybody betrothed.
The last man standing.
Listen, it's between me and I think one other friend of ours that is like the last two left. But I'm holding out till 40. I don't give a damn, dog. And when I get to 40, I'm going to hold out till 45. Fuck. That's the name of the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about you. We're here with Lester Sanchez. Brand new project coming out. When is it coming out? December 4th, right?
Yeah, this Friday.
December 4th, this Friday. Only packing one suit. And why do you pick that name, Only Packing One Suit, for this project?
So, as you know, I was working on that project when we had that little Getaway Weekend where we was just all kind of creating.
When I was kidnapped.
Yep.
I'm playing.
I've heard the threads through the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just started. Actually, I did like 1 or 2 songs for that project a little bit before, but I really just like wrapped the project up that weekend. I already had like a sound for the project and a feel for the project. I just still ain't had that name yet. You know what I mean? And then I was actually just like watching the Last Dance, and that part where Jordan comes and says, before he talked to the Bulls, I think it was before that first three-peat. you know, he told him, hey, you know, we taking this flight and I'm only packing one suit. You know,
Facts.
he said, I'm only packing one suit because we ain't gonna do these next 2 games. We winning in game 6 and we coming back home.
Right.
And that was just kind of like my mentality at that time. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I was at the top of my game. I felt like, you know, everything was clicking, everything was coming together. So I was just like, you know what? With this project, I'm only packing one suit. I'm not taking this and saying, yo, you know, obviously I'm gonna keep making more music and, you know, keep evolving and keep growing, but this is gonna be that launching point. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Bro, let me ask you about the evolution of your music, because like I said, I've been around you long enough to see the evolution of your music. But there's a lot of people that, quite frankly, they haven't realized, or they might hear this project for the first time and be like, oh damn, this thing is fire, this is what he's been doing. No. Lester has been grinding for a long ass time. My dog Lester Sanchez has been grinding for a long time. Just let some of the people know some of the other projects that you have worked on, not even in this past year, but that you've dropped. I mean, Wentworth, that was a this year project as well?
Yep, that was I believe at the end of 2019.
2019,
Well,
right?
might have been the beginning of 2020, but it was, you know, about a year ago.
Right, with Quincy Jamal, shout out to that brother as well. That was a great project. I mean, this man has been dropping projects since, listen, I could go far back and say LES projects. That's something y'all don't even know about right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting people on right now because there's projects that you don't even know about that we were listening to back in the day. That we were I'm talking about before the whole Lester Sanchez movement. I'm talking about when this man was just a rapper coming out, when we used to go to his house. You know what I'm saying? To try to be rappers and stuff. You remember that, Les? That's
of course,
actually how me and Lester
of course.
left. We met that way. You know what I'm saying? Your boy out here trying to be, you know what I'm saying, the next best thing coming out of Orlando back in the day.
Hey, I will say, man, you still to this day got a classic, man.
Listen.
You still got one. You still got one.
It's funny because everybody talks about this classic. Nobody's heard it. You know what I'm saying? Except us. And that's cool. And that
I'm gonna leak that one day.
Listening party we once had at the old spot, you know what I'm saying?
The old stomping grounds.
Listen, man, these are the type of things with this band that we've had. We've been to parties together. I've seen them at shows. I've seen them work. I've seen them grind and hustle to make this dream a reality. You know what I'm saying? And now we're at the project. I'm only packing one suit here with Lester Sanchez, and quite frankly, Big Dog, let me ask you, man, when you decided that was the name, the only packing one suit, like you said, that was your mentality at the time, but is that a mentality that you're taking forward as well? Do you feel like with this project, this will be, because I've heard your other projects, I think those are all solid projects as well, but I feel like when you call it something as what you've named this one, I'm only packing one suit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it almost feels like this is the project that you feel is like, this is it. This is gonna be a starting point. People are gonna hear this and they're gonna assume that this is gonna be a starting point for me.
No, that's a fact for sure. I mean, kind of even bringing it back to what you was talking about. You know, we started rapping back in the day. I mean, even from, you know, when I was like senior in high school, me and my homies from growing up. Shout out to Ty. Shout out to Pro. We had a little group. We got signed to a label out here based out of Maitland when we was real young. Opened up for 3-6 Mafia at the House of Blues. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we kind of like started out the gate like that. And I just kind of had that mentality in my head, like, dang, this is gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, that was that unrealistic expectation, and my grind didn't match what was going on at that time. You know what I mean? And it took a lot of time to really like perfect my craft and really find my sound. And like the reason why I named the project this, and the reason why everything has kind of gone through that evolution is kind of leading to this moment. Like now I feel like I know what my sound is. I know what I'm doing. I know what direction I want to take my stuff. And again, that's why I have that title. You know, I'm only packing one suit. I'm only looking forward.
He's only packing one suit, ladies and gentlemen. He's got Samuel L. Jackson on his shirt. That should tell you enough about what this man's mentality is right now.
Exactly.
Anybody that wears Samuel L. Jackson on their clothes clearly is letting you know they're not to be fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Samuel L. Jackson just gives off that vibe like, yo, this ain't a nigga for play. And then when you name your shit, I'm only packing one suit, you clearly letting niggas know this isn't the album for play. This is some serious shit.
This shirt definitely tells you that I'm going to have a vulgar outburst at some point. At some point, I'm going to have a vulgar outburst.
A motherfucker will be thrown around once or twice, ladies
Facts.
and gentlemen. Let it be known. Bruh, so like I said earlier in the intro, and ladies and gentlemen, we are speaking with the boy Lester Sanchez. New project out Friday, December 4th. Only packing one suit. Need to go check that out. Spotify, correct?
Yep, Spotify, Apple Music,
all
everything.
Music media platforms that are out now. Go check that out. And like I said, I've seen you evolve over the last 15, 20 plus years. Like I said, when we first got together, you wasn't married with kids when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly, when I first met you, you had just honestly started talking with your wife.
Exactly.
Y'all had just started your relationship.
It was right before and during, like right before I met her even.
Like that's when we met, like right when him and his wife started, or in the middle of their relationship. And now we're here almost 15 years later. This man's married, 2 kids. It's like, bro, do you feel like that evolution also, how can I say it, also contributed to the evolution of your music? You know what I'm saying? The growth in you having now your own family, the growth in your kids now being into music themselves. Because I've been at your house and I've seen your boy, and that nigga be with the DJ equipment already.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck is this? Like, but it's already like you already see the next generation already taking an affinity to what we've been doing. So do you feel like that's also helped in the evolution of your music, the evolution of your sound, the evolution of Lester Sanchez as a musician, period?
For sure. I mean, just having that kind of like perspective and seeing, like, it really gives you like a glimpse into the future. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of know what you're grinding for. You know what you aiming for. You know why you're doing that. You know what I mean? Because even going back to that time, we ain't really have no purpose back then. You know what I'm saying? We was just kind of being wild for no reason, getting into a whole bunch of crazy situations, you know what I mean? And, having them kids, it just kind of tells you like, all right, you got a bigger purpose here. You got to really, with your time, do something with it that makes sense. Do something with it that is going to propel you to the next level. And even doing music, it's one of those things that there's a lot of people that say they do music. There's a lot of people that like to make music, but then you got to look in the mirror and say, okay, what am I really doing with this music? Like, what am I really trying to get out of it? What am I trying to do with it? And that's kind of like one of the things that happens, like you said, having a family, having kids and stuff, it kind of puts everything in perspective and tells you, all right, I got to do things this way. You know what I mean?
Right. I honestly, I believe what you're saying wholeheartedly, only because of the simple fact that, with even myself with the podcast now being, I would say, our first season officially done. When we first started the podcast, we didn't know what position we would take. We didn't know what direction we would take. And it's like almost with everything that has happened, we've taken the direction of, okay, how can we best be informative? How can we best provide information? And how else can we grow as a podcast as well? You know what I'm saying? And I believe that we've done that over the last 22 episodes. If you go listen to episode 1 versus the episode today, it'll sound vastly different than what you hear in our first beginning episode.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even not to cut you off, but to kind of go off that a little bit, even like with the music and just, anything in general that you're going to put any effort to, you got to put it out there at first and see what it is, see what sticks. You got to put it out there so people can hear it, tell you what they feeling, what they not feeling. And even just the idea of putting it out there, period. A lot of people sit around and they want to wait until everything's perfect, or they want the situation to be something where it's it's going to make the most sense for them to not fall flat on their face, but you got to fall flat on your face sometimes.
Absolutely. No, it's the absolute truth, bro. I mean, I feel that I had a battery put on my back to do this podcast. I'm pretty sure yourself with the music have always felt like when that motivation comes, you have to take that motivation and run with it 100%. Let me ask you while I have you here, and again, we're speaking with Lester Sanchez, brand new project out December 4th. Put that up there, bro, when you get a chance, right here on the market, like we always do. Put that on the market, December 4th coming out. Oh, my dog is on. Look, we got a new. Put it up there on the thing, the name of the album. Put it up there on the sign for them to see it. Packing only one suit. Put it up there for them to see it on the marquee, big dog. But listen, let me talk to you about packing only one suit. We've already talked about that. Let's talk about this. When you tell people that you are only packing one suit, what kind of suit would it be that you'd be packing? Is it one of these? You know what I'm saying? Personally, me, if I was packing a suit, it'd be one of those no collar suits. You know what I'm saying? Nice little Bruce Lee button down suit. Is that the type of suit you'd be packing?
I mean, if I gotta keep it,
if you had to take one suit, which suit would it be?
If I gotta keep it authentic to the setting we in, and the memory lane we going down and everything, it might have to be a velour suit. You know what I mean?
Velour, quick velour, windbreakers and all.
A little South Pole, you know what I'm saying?
Quick Sean John for y'all niggas that don't know out there, y'all young niggas. Sean John velour sweatsuit was one of the hottest suits back in 2003 to 2005 when we was rocking them shits all day. We was definitely rocking them shits all day. My guest today, as always, I keep repeating it, and I want y'all to go out there and check out his music, Lester Sanchez. Only packing one suit, drops December 4th. Big Dog, talk to me. And I probably know the answer to this question, but I want you to tell our listeners out there some of the influences that got you into music. Who are some of the artists out there that you hear them and you're like, yep, that's one of those guys that I can bump all this shit anytime I want?
Definitely doesn't really go with my sound, but one of the things that really got me into the music in the beginning and got me starting rapping and everything and influenced me a lot was Nas. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard Nas and just heard different songs like Rewind and, One Mic and stuff like that. That's really when I discovered him around that time. Obviously, I went back and listened to like the older stuff, but like, just hearing the way he was putting the words together, that's kind of like why I always put such emphasis on the lyrics. Because when I listen and I hear those kind of things and even songs like that you hear them, 10, 15, 20 years later and you're still like, damn, man, like, it's still some stuff is still hitting you later that wasn't hitting you before,
classics,
just depending on what point in your life you was at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as like people like singers and stuff like that, person I really respect is Babyface. You know what I mean? He's just a great writer, great singer also, and the same thing. One thing that really led me to do like singing and R&B and stuff like that is just how much they do with so little words.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you rapping, you could kind of stuff everything you want in there and you could get your whole point across by saying every word. You know what I'm saying? But when you singing, one bar might have 3 or 4 words in it. And you got to figure out how to make those 3 or 4 words mean the same as, the 20 words that you could say in a rap bar.
Absolutely. And I honestly sometimes feel that it's with R&B, it's more of the emotion. Because like you said, you can say 3 words, but those could be the 3 most emotional words in the whole damn song, and that'll be the 3 words that everybody remembers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so I completely understand. And that kind of brings me to my next question is, because like I said, we've known each other a long time. When I first met you, we were doing rap. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know when you made the switch, but at some point you made that switch to now you can do singing and you do singing songwriting. And it boggles the mind sometimes to just see how you made that evolution. So even now, it would be a question that I would want answered, and for the fans to know is how did you make that basically that leap, that evolution to just go from, all right, rap isn't really what I want to do. What I really want to do is song. What I really want to do is songwriting. What I really want to do is let people know my emotions, my feelings. How do you make that switch? You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because like, it wasn't even something that, like, I always like singing, like, here and there, and I always like throwing it in the songs when I could, you know what I mean, as I got more, like, advanced as an artist and everything. But really, honestly, the reason why I switched to singing was I honestly just felt like the sound had passed me by with the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up listening to a certain kind of rap. There was a certain kind of rap that I like doing. I mean, you remember the kind of stuff we used to do. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of stuff, you play that right now and ain't nobody even going to react to it. You know what I'm saying?
We used to do a lot of tough shit back in the day.
A lot of tough shit, a lot of punchlines, a lot of metaphors.
A lot of hard-hitting
you know what I'm
music.
saying?
Yes, it was.
And, that's just not where the music's going. And I kind of, I looked at the scene and I'm like, man, this ain't for me no more. You know what I mean? But I still love doing music. So I just kind of like, took my time training my voice, learning that and everything. And that's kind of what led me there. I mean, I really only been singing since like 2017. You know what I'm saying? It's only been a couple years. I've been working hard at it. And, I feel like I've gotten to, like I said, with the project, I feel like I got into a place where people going to hear me and they going to know that I got something coming.
Absolutely. And Packing Only One Suit was produced by one of our good friends that we know, the Bro Will. How has it been working with Bro Will? Because I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the first song or project that y'all worked on together. Y'all been dropping songs over the last few, I would say, months together. So how has it been working with him?
It's been dope, man. Super dope. Me and him, we actually connected because he had seen a joint that I did with Quincy and Ty that Pro actually produced, which kind of brings that full circle because we all kind of grew up together. But, you know, we did that joint. It's called Perfect. That's out too. Y'all can check that out. It's a dope song. Got a video for it and everything. But, you know, we was just kind of doing the promo run for that. He's actually based in Cali. You know, and he hit me up. He's like, yo, man, I came across your song. I'm really digging it. We could work on some stuff. I was like, bet, you know. He sent me a pack of some beats. They were all fire. And I was like, bro, I really like your sound. Let's work. You know, that happens a lot with different producers that you hit, you know, they hit you up or you hit them up and it's like, yeah, let's work. But he was really ready to work. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no just talking. Like, he was really trying to work. You know what I mean? So it just kind of took off fast. We was doing a lot of songs and we was like, yo, you know, come out here, come chill, you know, let's catch a vibe, let's record. And that's when we did that Airbnb.
Right.
You know, he came out cross country to work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people, you know, in the city, you know what I'm saying, that wouldn't even drive 30 minutes,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Pull up for that.
Wouldn't even drive 30 minutes to do some, you know, get some work in, you know what I mean? So I definitely super respected that. He's a super cool dude, super humble. You know, he's a smart dude. He knows, you know, he just got life figured out, you know what I'm saying? And that's the kind of people that you want to be around. Shout out to Will, man.
Shout out to Will, man, for somebody to fly cross country to basically put in some work, some music work with an artist that they didn't even know at the time. You know what I'm saying? You basically just building that connection.
Yep.
That's real respect for that brother, man. That's some super respect. And let me go into some other ventures that you've also been working on, because, ladies and gentlemen, Lester Sanchez is not only a musician. This man is an entrepreneur. I've seen this man start multiple ventures. And currently, the venture that we're working on is the Smoker Case venture.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Smoker
sir.
Case, for the people on this podcast, this is the perfect, I would say, product for us. You know what I'm saying? Tell them more about the Smoker Case product. Go ahead.
So yeah, with Smoker Case, I really had an idea for a certain product that actually, like, right now it's kind of like a soft launch. You know what I mean? We got like a little small line of different things. You know, little grinders, containers, little combo container grinder things, lighters. You know, just like the basic accessories that you're gonna need. You know, whenever you smoking. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you gotta roll up, whatever you gotta do, we got everything you need for a good price. You know, quality products. But really, it's like a soft launch right now, working on a product that really is like gonna be like the main thing, like the feature piece of Smoker Case.
Right.
You know, I'm just kind of right now building it up, getting the brand recognition, letting people know what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm just, when that comes, I'm definitely gonna come back. I'm definitely gonna give you one of the first ones so you could try it and everything. But
we're
gonna be super dope.
We're already letting people know that you're an unofficial sponsor. Smoker Case is an unofficial sponsor.
Facts.
They don't know it yet, but they'll know it. You know what I'm saying? Because they've seen me on the show. Anybody that's watched the show knows we are a firm believer in smoking your cases any way you want. Put that up there, Smoker Case. Put that up there for the people, and then put right under it, put smoke the way you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to understand how this shit needs to work. Yo, this nigga Lester keeps trying to hit the people with the sign in the background, dog. But you already
I'm on my Wheel of Fortune stuff, bro.
Nah, they need to know, bro. That Smoker Case is real. And like I said, we have a variety of products that are up there. We have basically products to hold your weed, products to grind your weed, products to burn your weed. You know what I'm saying? All the man needs to do right now is come out with like a hookah and a pipe, and we're pretty much good to roll on this thing. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much that's it. How did the idea of Smoker Case come to you, or what was the whole plan? I mean, naturally we're smokers, but how did you come up with the idea, well, let me make this whole to-go set for smokers basically all around the world, because that's who you're making it for, I'm assuming, right?
No, for sure. I mean, really, it just came from, like, you know, obviously we be smoking, you know, we've been every smoke shop, we've been every gas station, you know what I'm saying, like grabbing everything we need. And you know how it is, certain places don't got certain stuff. You know, you go to certain places and they they want to hit you over the head, charge you $10 for a plastic grinder. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come in with the little stupid stuff and then making you, you know, come out of pocket with it. So So I just really was thinking, you know, I can make something where it's just kind of like all in one. Everybody could get it. It's something that's real affordable, super cheap. The price points is going to be real appealing to everybody, especially if you're a smoker. You know what I mean? And even just spending a lot of time in these studios, bro. I'll be going to the studio. You got 1,000 smokers. There's one lighter, maybe. You know, no papers, no backwoods, nothing. Just everybody there. Weed, nothing to roll it with nothing. Like my dog Jay would say, Kush no blunt.
Kush
all
no
the time.
blunt. Put that up there on the side. Kush no blunt goes up on the side.
Shout out to my man Izzo, man.
That's got to go out there and Kush no blunt, because it happened multiple times to us that people show up with all the weed in the world and nothing to roll up. How the fuck you a weed smoker, got nothing to roll up, bro, and you on the go? That should be the first thing you get.
And
man.
the crazy thing is, you know, you hear a lot about people that they got the blunt no kush. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the even worse people.
They in a group trying to figure out, hey, you
God,
think you can hit somebody?
I hate those people more than the other people. You know why? Because there's no reason why you. And listen, if you're gonna show up with kush and no blunt, understandable. You know what I'm saying? If you show up blunt and no kush, nigga, throw that blunt away.
Bro, and then the crazy shit is,
why are you even with that blunt if you got no weed on?
The crazy shit is the people that show up like proud, like they really saved the day.
No,
like,
yeah, that be the shit, man.
Like, bro, you
motherfucker pulls the blunt out or the backwood out of his pocket, like, oh my dog, I got you. Like, no, nigga, you ain't have
like,
me.
Like
nigga.
it's an
that
equal
was for
trade.
You, motherfucker. That wasn't for us.
They be acting like that shit's like an equal trade or something. Like, no.
Them niggas pull that shit out, nigga, like that shit's a get out of jail free card. Like, look, my nigga, I couldn't put it on this weed, but I got this blunt. Like, you know, nigga, that blunt is $1.99.
That blunt is worth two drags.
Yeah, that weed is definitely not worth as much as that blunt. Put that shit back in your pocket. Like, that shit is boo-boo. Like, oh, man. People that do that, man. You people are crazy, man. You people are crazy. You are crazy. Why are you walking around with blunts and no weed, bro? That is like walking around with no shoes on.
Bro, I'm telling you, they be
no shoes on.
They be ready, bro. It's a hustle. They be ready. They're like, man, as soon as somebody pull out some weed, I'll bring out this little
this blunt to save the day.
Bring out this swisher and we be straight. Like,
yo, the funny thing be the people that bring out the blunts, and then it'll be the blunts that you smoke. So they be tight at themselves. They be tight at you because you don't want to roll their blunt. It's like, nigga, I don't smoke that piece of shit blunt. You know, no. Listen, man. If we sat here all day and talked about the do's and don'ts of smoking, that would be a whole nother episode for these assholes, man. I'm trying to tell you. But listen, we've been talking with Lester Sanchez. My dog is about to drop a brand new project. Let him know again what the name of the project.
I'm only packing one suit.
Only packing one suit like Jordan in the finals because
yes,
he wasn't
sir.
going back for another. He wasn't going back to play. He wasn't going back to your city to play. It was either win at Chicago and that was it. That was it. We were done. Game over.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole project is executive produced by the bro Will. He provided all the vibes for it. So some co-production on options with the cashiers. They actually helped a little bit on that. Shout out to the cashiers. But you know, the whole project is just basically me and Will, just kind of like our little brainchild. The whole vibe of the project is kind of like takes you through like the little steps of like a relationship and kind of like the feelings that you get at the different stages.
Right.
You know, the project kind of opens up with Get a Feeling. That's the first song. Get a Feeling is kind of like what it sounds like. It's, you know, when you get that feeling from somebody, like, you know, hey, this is the type of person that I'm a chill with.
Absolutely.
This is the person that I'm vibing with. You know what I mean? Goes into the next track, which is You Got It. You know what I mean? You Got It is basically saying, you know, as long as you got me, I got you. You know, whatever I could do for you, I'll do it for you as long as you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Then it goes into options, which options is basically, you know, you kind of get to that point where you get a little frustrated with the situation and you just let them know, hey, I got options. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Not on no cocky woman. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it is on some cocky shit. Woman, I got other options. I don't need you. I got other.
Everybody got to know that they got something to bring to the table, and if somebody ain't really rocking with that, bring it to the table somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then the project just ends with 91. Kind of even goes back into like the whole theme of I'm only packing one suit. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, a little inspiration for that track there. But that 91 is just kind of goes even back to like the old days. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with your homies. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times you be booed up. You know, you're not coming around as much. But once that relationship done, boy, you come back and you right back on your bullshit with the homies.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's absolutely the truth, man. That is absolutely. I think 91 is gonna definitely be my jam.
That's gonna be your anthem.
Exactly like shit that I be on. Fuck these bitches and move on to with my niggas vibing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get back to real shit. Fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying? Brother, I appreciate you for being with us. Lester Sanchez, as always, being with us here. The new project comes out Friday. Only Packing One Suit. Out
Yes, sir.
Friday, December 4th. Only Packing One Suit, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all need to go check that out. That will be out. Where it will be out, Lester. Let everybody know where
It's going to be out on all platforms. You could check it out on LesterSanchezMusic.com. You could just look me up, Lester Sanchez, exactly how it sounds, LesterSanchez, on all platforms. All my music will pop up. I got some older stuff on there too. That's real dope. I'm always updating my library. The project's coming out December 4th, so make sure y'all check that out when it drops. And that's all I got, man.
And what if they needed to get in contact with you, they wanted to talk to you, they wanted to tell you how dope your music is, wanted to give you feedback about the music, where they can reach you, where they can contact you, where they can get in contact with Lester Sanchez?
So my website got everything. So you go LesterSanchezMusic.com. It has all my links. My Instagram is Lester.wave, LESTER.WAV. And then I got Twitter. Twitter is LESTERWAV, so the same thing without the dot. I'm on Clubhouse. You know, if you got Clubhouse, it's kind of new, but if you got it, I'm on there too. Same thing, LESTER wave. Just get in contact. I'm always down to work. I'm always down to chop it up with anybody, so hit me up.
Boom, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Lester Sanchez in the building with us. Brother, I thank you for being with us. Brand new project.
Appreciate you,
Only
man.
Packing One Suit, December 4th. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our last interview for this year. This is going to be our last episode of the year. We can't thank you for being with us. We can't thank Lester Sanchez for being with us on our last episode. 22 episodes. We really did it.
Hey, man, congrats on seeing this shit all the way through, man.
Brother, people didn't really think we would do it, and we did it. We really did it. And, I couldn't be prouder of myself. I couldn't be prouder of my team. I couldn't be prouder of the whole situation that we've built trying to do this. And listen, I'm gearing up for season 2. I'm already thinking season 2. I'm already working season 2. So, yeah, that's what I'm on. Season 2 is what's
Let's get
next.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, read between the lines. You know what it is. Lester Sanchez in the building with me. Go check out the project. Only Packing One Suit.
Yes,
Comes
sir.
out on Friday. Read between the lines. You know what it is. We will be back February 2nd. Season 2. That's what it is. You already know. Read between the lines. We are done.
You.
I take her from you and I put her in some fly shit. While you be wildin', I'ma pull up and I slide in. We just be loving and I gon' make a deposit. Girl, if you want it, I'ma get it and you got it. I said you got it if you got me. Say who you loving if it's not me. I said you got it if you got me. Say who you loving if it's not me. Don't want you thinking I'm conceited. Just know I'm giving what you needed. Your other man ain't had a damn clue. So now I'm tryna be a man too. She got the sauce, now I wanna make a drip. I knew I had to have her with me off rip. I feel the energy and I know what it is. I pay attention and I also pay the rent. Said girl, I don't be talking just to talk. You fucking with me, you won't take no losses. With you, I don't care what I gotta drop. Baby, let's walk it like I talk it. I take her from you and I put her in some fly shit. While you be wildin', I'ma pull up and I slide in. We just be loving and I gon' make a deposit. Girl, if you want it, I'ma get it and you got it. I said you got it if you got me. Say who you loving if it's not me. I said you got it if you got me. Say who you loving if it's not me. Baby girl, you got your own vibe. Got intuition and it don't lie. There ain't too many you can trust. And that goes hand in hand with love. You can't just tell me that you love me if you don't really understand it. Cause I done felt a lot of damage. I had to break those old habits. But it's so different in your presence. I get your vibe off your essence. When we gon' take it forever. Cause girl, I'm ready for forever. Girl, if you want it, I'ma get it and you got it. I said you got it if you got me. Say who you loving if it's not me. I said you got it if you got me. Say who